Welcome back to the Butte Ice Arena. Scott Bradford bringing you the action between the Bozeman Icedogs and the Helena Bighorns. We're at the end of the first intermission, a little over a minute from getting started. Just to bring you up on previous action, the Wild beat the Glacier Nationals today 11-3. The Great Falls Americans over the Yellowstone Quake 5-2, and the Maulers beating the Bulls 6-1. Scoring. Shots on goal, Bighorns 18, Icedogs 9 in the first period. Scoring for the Icedogs, Stephen Nisbet. He was assisted by Michael Kerfus and Colt Miltnitz at 4:36. Helena responded, Parker Olson with the goal. Kyle Baker and Wyatt Winfield assisting at 4:52. The Icedogs with an unidentified player in the statistics book, unassisted at 9:41. And then Helena back on the board 3 times in a row. Damon Hansen assisted from Josh Maltz and Mason Wade at 10:08. Then Josh Maltz with a return favor from Damon Hansen. Nice feed there at 14:48. Finally, Wyatt Winfield assisted by Brian Skillicorn at 17:37. If you do happen to have a question or issue at some point in time, we are going to try to keep up on this through our Gmail account at bighornslive@gmail.com. It's not up right now, but we'll try to keep you up to date on anything that goes on. If you have any technical difficulties, hopefully we can get it straightened out. We apologize about that short blackout during the first period, but when Adobe crashes, it all crashes. Back to live action. At the near end, we have the Icedogs in the white uniforms. Bighorns trying to get it out. Icedogs doing a good job of keeping pressure here. It scores 4-2, just beginning the second period. Icedogs circling around, and there's a loose puck that popped up, and it was knocked down by Slavic, and here comes the Bighorns. The Bighorns coming in hard. There's a shot. And they got up a little bit by Parker Olson on Judd Hull. And a stoppage of play. That rising puck on that wrister there. And both teams changing up here. For the Icedogs, Roberts was in goal last night out of Chicago, Illinois, and I overheard a conversation. I believe he'll be back in goal tomorrow for the Icedogs game. At the second intermission, we'll bring you up to date on the games with the problems in Helena. They're moving the games around. I do know there'll be 2 games in Missoula tomorrow. 1 game here in Butte and 1 in Helena. The games in Butte and Helena will be at 7 and 7:30 respectively. I'll check the times during the second intermission and give you those times for the other games later. Coming up on the side, Hansen with a move and a backhanded attempt. Couldn't quite lift the puck there. And again, Hull was there for the stop. So early on, 1 minute into the second period, 2 good chances here for the Bighorns. Good chance early season to see some things go on. There is a penalty on the board. It is to Helena, 2 minutes. There's 1:46 remaining. And that's so Bighorns are shorthanded. Here's an opportunity for the Icedogs, and they're going to be called for offsides here. I didn't really see what happened on the penalty infraction. It happened at the end of the previous play. And that serves me right for chatting a little bit and not paying attention to what's going on. So, but the Icedogs are on the power play here. This is Tyler Rebel. Oh, he takes a huge hit against the boards. The recipient of that was Danny Fazio, and charging is the call. and Fazio is going to the penalty box. So that was a huge hit on the boards. It's always great to be sitting in the front row when you get to hear the glass rattle and the boards shake, and that was a glass rattler right there. Fazio lined him up and just sent him into the boards. He's skating off, looks to be okay. So a 5-on-3 situation, Ice Dog power play with they are trailing 4-2. Short-handed, the puck just sent down by Helena, and that's going to be played by Hull. Hull gives it up for Milton. Milton letting his teammate 24 come up the ice. They gain the zone on the far side. Back to the point. Playing along, there's a shot right along the ice, and a sprawling stop there by Slavik. He lost sight of that, and it was actually controlled by his own player behind the net, but he was looking at it, or for it rather, between his pads. So Bozeman will regroup. 36 seconds remaining on the two-man advantage. They're going to give up the puck in the neutral zone, and this is just sent back in. And here they come. Ice Dogs across the blue line. There's a slap shot deflected just wide of the net. Now at the blue line, Colt Milton tries to keep that in. He was a defenseman on that far side and chipped it up and over the glass. Milton's 6'2" defenseman out of Joliet, Montana. Joliet to the southwest of Billings. Kerfis being asked to leave the face-off circle. He's replaced. This one coming back out to Dolazel. Dolazel, little shot in. There's another shot. That one was more of a centering pass, and the Bighorns defense doing a great job on getting this out. Pfeiffer is out there right now for the Bighorns, along with Mohar has just come off onto the ice as one of the penalties is gone, so it's still a man advantage for 26 seconds here. Bozeman trying to get something generated, but haven't been able to. And there's a score. This one put in by Steven Nisbet, the defenseman, 6-footer out of Bozeman, Montana. A power play goal brings the Ice Dogs within one goal. That little shot surprised me there. I was actually looking down for one of the Bozeman's Ice Dogs' name.
Watching the guy get up.
Yeah, there was a huge hit along the boards here, and I had looked at my cheat sheet to see who got hit, and the goal was scored, and so Bozeman with a nice power play goal. So the penalty hurts the Bighorns here. Bozeman doing a nice job of pinching in there. Jake Nix momentarily able to keep it in. Now he sends it back in. There was a delayed offside. They have to get onside. And they're now back in for checking. Benavides doing that. Here come the Bighorns. 2-on-1 right now. And Bozeman doing a great job. The defenseman back that time, Jake Nix, and his teammate, number 21. I don't have that number, but they did a fine job of breaking that 2-on-1 and then a 2-on-2 up. Oh, and a wonderful stop. That little shot was deflected, and Hull had come out a little bit from the goal, and it went right over his head. The shaft of his goal stick, he swung that back and knocked it out of the air. And I hope you got to see that on video, because that was worth seeing in live action. My partner here is shaking his head, yes, that was a wonderful save. Good job by Hull. There's a big hit in the corner. Fazio again taking that one in. That's across the center there. Parker Olson working behind the net. He's got Baker. Baker now chasing to the corner. Working hard to get it loose. Not able. This comes clear to the point. Winding up, not taking the shot there. There's a shot by Okada. That just missed. And there's a penalty coming up. This is going to be goal! And the goal will count. Parker Olson, a forward out of New Richmond, Wisconsin, took that rebound and put it in. The shot from the point, there was a delayed penalty for a boarding call on the far side. Jones had his hand up, and the goal was scored. I think the penalty will be nullified. Let's see. Let's make sure that's going to happen. It's a 5-3 hockey game.
There's only 5 minutes in, too.
So, a lot of scoring action here in the first half of this hockey game as Helena goes up to a 2-goal lead. Helena again controlling. Fazio back to the point. That's deflected. A little shot toward goal. This one's going to be handled by Minori. Minori, cross the ice, shot just deflected right over the glove and over the top. Manaroy then put a big hit. I believe that was on Schreckengast here in the corner for the Icedogs and trying to keep it in, and that was right in front of us. That was also a very solid hit. Icedogs get it out of their zone. Helena chasing, this time with Lucas Stover back behind his own net, dropping it for his teammate, trying to get it out. They do. Here comes Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer across the blue line. He's got a teammates coming in. There's a shot, and that was off the glove and into the netting. Good reaction there by Hall. 14:24 remaining in the second period. 5-3 hockey game. Bighorns on top. Kerfis is going to take this for Bozeman. He's up against Game. And the Icedogs come out with it. This time, Dolezal sending it to a teammate. They try to get it deep and keep it there. Pinched in, not able to do here. Come the Bighorns. Near side on a rush. Shot off the blocker was Pfeiffer that time. He's taken out of the play. The puck's still loose in the corner. Pfeiffer trying to feed it in. They do. That was a weak shot as Moar didn't get all of that on the pass out front, and it just slid softly on the ice toward Hull, who made the easy stop. So, changes by both teams here. Winfield to take this draw for the Bighorns. Back to the point, dropping it in. This time to Baker. Baker looking to keep it in. He does. This is cross ice this time with a shot just wide there by Olson. Icedogs not able to get it out. Shot from the point. That was rising a little bit. Jake Nelson, the defenseman, let that fly, but it was right into the chest of Hull for an easy stop. And we'll have the face-off this time coming. Let's see where they put this. I think it's going to be the stick side of Hull. 13:33, second period, 5-3 hockey game. Bighorns up. Bozeman off the draw, gets it to the point, but not out. Bighorns doing a good job of just dumping. There's a big hit put on behind the net. This time that was by Parker Olson. Here come the Bighorns far side, gain the zone. They're onside. Okada trying to keep this in. He did temporarily, but I believe that, let's see what they're doing here. I believe that came out and then back in. So, offsides is the call. Stallnecker across ice. This one's then sent in along the boards to the near side. Josh Maltz has had a goal and assist here. trying to get that across, not able to. Here come the Icedogs down the ice. They're going to lose control as 24 for the Icedogs. The unknown player was taken out of the play nicely by the Bighorn defenseman, and here comes the Bighorns on the rush. Little shot deflected out to the side, that time taken by Mason Wade. Wade sends this one back over to the corner, now back up on top. Soft little shot, rebound, and Wade just couldn't quite get that one in, and it hit the shoulder above the blocker. Wonderful opportunity. He had it in good position there, just couldn't quite get it past the goaltender. As Hull was in good position to block that one out. Good move by Mason, though. Josh Maltz taking this face-off. Stolen by D. Wade. Right in front. Working hard. Here comes, Maltz, who had an opportunity that couldn't quite take it, and back to center ice. Here come the Bighorns again. A lot of speed on this one. Easy stop there, but a dangerous rebound as this came back out. And we have a 3-on-2 opportunity for the Icedogs. There's a shot rising. It was stopped and then went straight up in the air. It looked like Steven Nisbet that time coming in off the right side, let the shot fly. There was one of the defensemen for Helena sliding and was able to deflect that straight up into the air. So no harm done if you're a Bighorn fan. 11:49 remaining second period. Icedogs trying to control. Big hit there in the corner. Kept them from keeping it in the zone. It looked like that was put on by Devin Smith. There's a shot by the Icedogs on the turnover. A little centering pass, tried to catch the goalie Slavic off guard there, and he was up for the task, pitching in on the side of the net. Pfeiffer around the net, centers it back out front, alone, score! Pfeiffer to Axelson for the Bighorn goal. Wonderful feed by Pfeiffer as he was going around the back of the net. Axelson came all alone about 12 feet out and buried that into the back of the net. That makes it a 3-goal game at 6-3 Bighorns. Just a little over 11 minutes left in the second period. Bighorns off the face-off deep in the zone. Dangerous again. Icedogs not really keeping the puck out from in front of the net, which you have to do at any level of hockey, but especially against the Bighorns game there. Gives it up now for Okada. Okada working it in. Finally, the Icedogs are able to chip it out here, and they're on the roll. Garrett Bryan bringing it up the forward for the Icedogs. Bryan out of Belgrade, Montana. Loses it, but now in the corner, several players fighting for it. They come out. Bighorns with a shot and a goal! Nick Mannery with the Bighorn goal, high to the stick side above the shoulder to make it a 7-3 hockey game. Mannery, 5'10" forward out of Simi Valley, California, picks up the goal there on a nice move and put the shot where it needed to be, right over the goaltender's shoulder, high left shelf. Right in the top shelf. A good shot. Here come the Bighorns again, and boy, I tell you, that was another great rush there by Baker, forward out of Fresno, California. And you got a feel right now for Jude Hall. He's getting peppered a little bit. His defense is not giving him a lot of support right at this particular point in time. Let's see if the Icedogs can get it going here. Finally get it down to the Helena end. They need to get the puck in front of the net. They do so, and that one skipped over the forward who was right there. It looked to be number 18, Calvin Landby. He just couldn't quite get a stick on it as it came across, and now a turnover, and here come the Bighorns. One-on-one. Good job that time by the defense in chipping that away. That was Tyler Rebel. Was able to knock that to the corner, and the Icedogs get it out but turn it over at center ice. Here comes Olsen. Parker Olsen dropping it down. It is Rumble chasing, and that shot goes high off the glass and into the netting. We've got a media timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds. We're back to our broadcast here at the Butte Community Ice Rink, where our current score is the Bighorns 7 and the Bozeman Icedogs 3. We want to welcome you to AWHL hockey, wherever you are across the nation, for this DJ Automotive preseason tournament. Remember, if you're in Helena and need auto work, please support DJ Automotive. They do a great job there, and they're a supporter of AWHL hockey. Bozeman working it in front of the net. Loose puck! And trying to get a stick on it was number 13, Trey Dolazel, and wasn't able to do it. This time centering pass skips across. The Bighorns not able to do anything with that. Rumble takes this back over to the side. Centering pass, and couldn't quite hit it. A nice pass there that time by Mason Wade. He was looking for D. Hansen across the other side, and it just wasn't able to connect. Now at the blue line, Bighorns wind up for a shot high. Rebound, and a very nice pad save that time by Hall as the rebound came right to one of the Bighorns players. I believe that was D. Hansen right in front of the goal. There's a shot deflected, goes through the crease. Wade back out to the top. Smith drops it back down to Wade. Wade trying to get it in front of the net. A lot of pressure by the Bighorns right now. The Icedogs have to be tired being on their defensive end for this long. Hansen sends this one back, and he's going to get it behind the net. Looking for a pass here. And that one's off the skate. And this is a stoppage of play. He had Mannery, the forward out of Simi Valley, California, breaking in there, and the pass just off a skate went behind the net. Good pressure by the Bighorns here. They're showing their speed at getting to the puck. Again, conditioning so important. We mentioned this last night. Butte is at 5,200 feet. It's probably one of the higher elevations that any of these teams will play at. And early in the season, if you're not conditioned, that'll wear on your legs. We've seen that on several players for many teams. This is a delayed offside as two Bighorns were across the line when that was brought in. They get onside, and the Bighorns doing a great job putting pressure on here. Mannery getting there, but not able to keep it there, and at least the Icedogs get it to neutral ice, but they cannot advance it. Hull forced to play this, turns over. There's a pass. Goal! Mannery and Game both there. I'm not sure who they're going to give this credited to, but both players were right there whacking at the puck. Did you see who got the goal? My partner didn't pick that up either. Both players were.
I got 15 as well.
Yeah. He thought it was Mannery. I thought Mannery's going to get the assist. We'll see who's right when we get to the scoring. But both Game out of Lake Forest, California forward, 175-pound, 5'11" forward, was right there along with Mannery. They did give it to Mannery, so I owe my partner a treat. Between periods here, he got me on that one. We had a good view of it too. It was right in front of us. Good pressure by the Bighorns. I tell you what, if you're an Ice Dog defender, you got to be tired in this period because they've spent a long time in their defensive end, and wisely, Hull is just going to cover up there. During the third period, we will bring up our email, bighornslive@gmail.com. It's not up right now, but we will have that up in the third period if you want to say hello. I'll try to get messages out and maybe answer some questions of what's going on and what I know, which usually isn't a whole lot, but we'll try to get them answered anyway. Also, if you're having technical issues during normal games, that bighornslive@gmail.com is our way to contact us. Ice Dogs being a little sloppy here, and what a save that time by Hull as Matt Moar, point blank range, let a wrister go, and only the quick reflexes by Hull. And that was a nice save. Beautiful reaction. He's been peppered this period. He's got to be tired as a goaltender too. Here come the Ice Dogs. Good rush going on here. 24 gets it stolen away, but I tell you what, that was probably the best look they've had in a while. Here come the Bighorns back on the other side. Pfeiffer feeds it across the Moar for the score. A beautiful pass. And one-timer by Moar to get it past the diving Hull. So the Bighorns keep pouring this on, 8-3 with 6:02 remaining in the second period. Well, I'll tell you what, Bozeman came out hot in the first period, scoring twice early, but since that time, the legs have just come out from under them, and they're struggling right now. And this is when you don't want to see a preseason game like this get ugly, where a team gets frustrated and starts throwing their weight around a little bit. Tyler Lloyd trying to get that out. He's working on the Bighorns there. They're not able to do that. And again, just looking, and could have been a high stick there as Wyatt got that stick up around the shoulder. The referee was right in front of us. Jones didn't call it. And finally, the Ice Dogs are going to control here. It's 3-on-3 as they bring it up, and they're not able to get the pass out. Good back check there at the blue line. That was Parker Olson coming and making sure that the Ice Dog forward couldn't pass that. And the little shot that came in on Slavic there is easily covered up, so we'll have a face-off. This will be to his stick side. 5:26 remaining. Bighorns being asked to leave the face-off circle and replaced there. So shot from the point deflected. That goes wide to the left. Didn't make it on goal. Kyle Baker trying to get it out. Not able to. He's fighting two of the Ice Dogs on the side. Nisbet's there for the Ice Dogs. And that one blocked out front. And here comes Helena. And a great job there by Tyler Rebel to get that out of the way. Helena just dumping this back in. They're the first to the puck there. Parker Olson feeds it out front with the shot that's deflected. That was Kyle Baker, the forward out of Fresno, California, coming in there, and it just deflected into the netting up high. Changes by both teams here. Bozeman coming off the faceoff. Not able to generate anything as they got it out. Garrett Bryan out of Belgrade took that out, but just lost the puck in the neutral zone. And once the Bighorns get it down deep, they're just quicker to the puck right now. Bryan trying desperately to get that out. Can't do it. Here come the Bighorns. Good opportunity here. They've got it in the corner as Hansen battling it there along the boards against 3 Icedogs. He's now joined by Mason Wade. Wade now with the puck behind the net. Finally, they get the puck out toward the point, but not out as Okada sends this back in. This is Maltz. Maltz circling around toward the center. Going to take a shot. That's blocked down. Didn't reach the net. Maltz is still after it. Goes to the corner. And the Icedogs just simply cannot get the puck out. They're tired right now. Their line's been out here for a while, and boy, dangerous. That trickled in, and a wise stop there by the goalie Hall as he pounced on it. Well, I want to give you all a view of my partner here. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. That's our cameraman for tonight's game. I thank him for all his work. He's been working hard today. He's going to deserve a treat. I'm going to treat him during the second intermission. He's doing a great job on the video. Thank you very much, by the way. I think we'll give him a little play-by-play time, maybe a little later. What do you think? He definitely deserves a treat. Here we go. Back to action. Bighorns again, keeping it down deep. This one chipped out of play as Tyler Lloyd, the defenseman out of Davison, Michigan, was trying to get that out of the zone, and it just chipped up over the glass. So we'll have a face-off. This one coming to the stick side of Jude Hall. There's a goal from the point. Jake Nelson, the defenseman out of Helena, Montana, hometown boy, let that shot go, and initially it looked like Hull had it, and it just slowly trickled between his pads and crossed the line. So good to see Jake getting that done from the point. Actually, it could have been Jake or Brandon. Both of them are wearing 19, so we're going to give Jake the credit anyway. Yeah, let's give Jake the credit. All right. Back to action again. Helena looking to get it in. It's 10-3 in the second period. 3:07 remaining. There's a good check off that time by Calvin Landby as the Bighorns were heading toward the goal, and he just took his man down to the ice to prevent any advance. Now he flips it out of the zone. Good play by him. Bighorns bringing it in. Hull's going to play this behind the net. Still, the Bighorns are able to control. Icedogs need to do a better job of getting that out of the zone. Axelson chasing hard, chips that one back in. Loose puck, can't quite get to it. And they're finally going to clear the zone that time. Number 3 for the Icedogs. I don't have that name. We'll try to get that a little bit later. Icedogs bringing it out of the zone. Here they come. Nisbet bringing it up, and there is a Icedog hauled down. No call there. Number 9 again. That's one of the players I don't have on the list, but he was hauled down by the Bighorns. No call. Turnover now. Trey Dolezal bringing it up the ice, and he gets dumped. And the Icedogs give it up. Retreating this time, Brian Skillicorn with 1:42 remaining. They had a break there. Now here comes Winfield on the break. One-on-one with the goalie. Good backhand shot, but an excellent stop by Hall. That action close by. We hope you're getting a good view of that. giving them a good view. That's the one advantage about having the camera down on ice level is that when they're down on your end, it looks really good. When they're on the other end, it's not so good. Face off right in front of us here. This is sent back again behind the net, where Tyler Lloyd takes a big hit that time from Baker. But Baker and Wyatt Winfield are there working. Wyatt took a vicious hit from Baker. Looked like he got the elbow or the stick up a little bit. I don't think it was intentional, but those things happen when you're checking against the boards. And here come the Bighorns on a rush. We got it offsides. It looked like Kyle Baker was across the line a little bit before the puck. Parker Olson, forward out of New Richmond, Wisconsin. Little, perhaps, slow bringing the puck across. A minute 4, 10-3, Bighorn lead. Second period. Icedogs send it down deep, but this is going to be taken on the near boards, and here come the Bighorns. Wyatt. Oh, D. Hansen had a good chance. Wyatt put that, Winfield just put that right there for D. Hansen, who couldn't quite lift the puck. But another great opportunity for the Bighorns. Winfield there again with Maltz. Couldn't quite keep it in, and finally the Icedogs get it out. Turnover, Bighorn zone, sharp angle shot. And that one over the glass for a stoppage of play. So Icedogs trying to get something going here, but this has been a complete reversal of the first period where the Icedogs came out really skating fast and scored the 2 goals early, and it's been not much since. This one could be an icing call. They're going to wave this off as Schreckengoss was able to get that, but he turns it over this time to the, and this is going to be a boarding call here as soon as they touch up, and this is coming to Colt Milton, the defenseman from Joliet, Montana, the 6'2", 200-pounder, and he's going to be sent off 2 minutes for boarding. That was kind of a dangerous play as the Helena player had his head down and he took him right to the boards. You know, when things get fast action there, they don't mean to hurt the guys, but hockey's such a hard and physical game that you never know an injury, but no one's hurt on that one, so it's all good. 1 second remaining in this period, so we'll have a drop of the puck. And a little confusion there as we had the period end. Well, at the end of 2 periods, it's the Bighorns 10, the Icedogs 3. Again, keep your browsers on. We'll keep the video camera rolling as you're watching some of the players skate past off the ice. We'll be back with about 3 minutes before the start of the third period to catch you up on some statistics. Also, we'll be talking about the schedule for tomorrow's game. So stay tuned. You're watching AWHL TV Network.